One of the things that we did learn in this chapter is that plans are useless in One Piece. Their plan went out of the window before even started. Well, things escalated pretty quickly. So based on what we saw in this chapter, it seems like Kaido has a mythological zone devil fruit. Marco has the same type of devil fruit. When Kizaru saw Marco's devil fruit power, he said this type of devil fruit is even rarer than the Logias. But I'm not sure that Kaido's power comes from a devil fruit. There are problems with the translation of his title. Since they could not translate 100% of the meaning of his title, they use other words that come close, like King of the Beasts or 100 Beasts. But the correct translation is all kinds of beasts. But this does not sound cool for a title, so that's why they went with the other two. And if Kaido is all kind of beasts, then he could not just be one thing, just a dragon. I did post a theory a while back about Kaido's powers, and in that theory I said that Kaido has multiple powers, and not just one. He has been modified scientifically, so his powers were given to him, and that's why even Kaido does not know the true extent of his powers. And he is failing to kill himself no matter how many times he is trying. We know that the reason why Sanji and his siblings have curly eyebrows is due to the scientific modification performed in their bodies. And in this chapter there is a panel where you can see that Kaido has curly eyebrows as well. So this could be a sign that he too has been modified, and maybe he can transform not just into a dragon, but other forms as well. For more about this topic, I suggest watching that theory about Kaido's powers. The link is in the description. Anyway, if Kaido indeed has the Dragon Devil Fruit, then he can kill himself very easily. He can just jump into the sea and that would be it for him. So this is one more reason to think that he is not a Devil Fruit user. But let's just wait and see. Anyway, in that meeting between Kinemon and the Straw Hats and Law, one thing that we got is that Kinemon does not want to fight an open war. And that's due to not having enough men. But here's the thing, Oda said that in this arc will happen a giant war, even bigger than the war in Marineford. So in order to do that they will need a lot more men. So this means that a lot more people will come to Wano to take part in this war. In order for this war to be bigger than the Marineford war, it needs a lot more characters. We could see the entire Luffy's fleet. There are 7 crews. Plus the Straw Hats and Heart Pirates, we have 9 crews in total. I expect Kid, Hawkins and Apu and their crews to join as well, including the Minks and the Samurais. Now we have a big army. But it could be that even this would not be enough against a Yonko. Whitebeard went to Marineford with 47 crews. So it is very possible that we will see old characters joining this war and new ones as well. In this chapter Oda did reveal a couple of things, and I am sure that most of you were shocked to see Kaido's power. But for me there was something even more shocking in this chapter. Okiku said that the people of Wano, they consider Kaido to be a wise king who protects this country. How the hell this mad bastard did convince the people of Wano that he is wise? It is beyond me. People who know Kaido, they do not consider him to be a human. They call him a thing. He is a force of destruction. He is not the wise king, but the mad king. He is trying to start the greatest war this world has ever seen, just because he is bored. Which part about him is wise? There could be 2 things here. Number 1, Kaido is a genius. Number 2, the people in Wano are the dumbest people in the world. Maybe this was the reason why Oden wanted so badly to open the borders of the country, so they could cure their ignorance. Anyway, so Otsuru is the wife of Kinemon. That was a surprise. I did not think that pervert is married. I wonder what is the reason why Okiku likes Kinemon so much. It must be a reason. Then Kinemon uses his Devilfoot power to disguise the Straw Hats and Nami got the shorter end of the stick. Even Robin, who is pretending to be a geisha, is wearing more clothes than Nami. And Nami did believe Kinemon that this is how a ninja should look. But she was lucky that the real ninja did show up. It was funny how Kinemon is still trying to convince Nami that you have the right clothes, because there are 2 types of ninjas. I felt bad for Sanji. He almost died when he saw Shinobu. Then she says to him, "I understand your pain, young man. Attractive older women are lethal weapons after all." I think she could change the word lethal to confusion. At first I did not think that she was a human. Oda likes to draw his characters in a weird way, but this character is not weird, it is just bad. He did this on purpose in order for her to stand out, and this is working just fine. And then we go to the town of the leftovers. This part of the chapter I did not like. Aren't these people suffered enough? One good thing that did happen to them was taken away immediately. Sometimes the One Piece story feels like a horror story. It was very sad to see them in that condition. And then we see Shontemaro, Holdem did mention him a couple of chapters ago. He said that his group steals food on the farm. And I thought that he is a good guy since he is going against Kaido, but no, he is just as bad. But the stuff that he says is really interesting. I really like his conversation with Jack. One example is this line when he said to Jack, "If I tell you I don't know him, will your attitude change?" And after saying that, he cuts Jack. At this point, you gotta feel bad for Jack. Maybe he should change his name from Jack the Draw to Jack the Victim. Anyway, what did you guys think about this chapter? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and share if you like this video, subscribe for more One Piece videos, and see you in the next video.